Welcome back to the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel. It's day 3, game 2 of our England versus Scotland Christmas Showcase. And we've got our under-14s action getting underway. We've just seen under-13 start off their campaign as England White decimated England Red 9 goals to 1. Their under-14s counterparts are in business. England Red under-14 second, England White under-14s. My name is Dylan Pick. I'll be taking you through all of the play-by-play action this weekend across all our games. 5 games remaining in today. We've got 6 lined up for you tomorrow. And a very close-looking match on paper. We'll run through those teams for you just now. England White then, number 2, Dylan Smith. Number 3, Nathan Hartley. Number 4, Leon Marshall. Number 5, Ben Bates. Number 6, Cooper Pearman. Number 7, Ruben Underwood. Number 18, Austin Slater. Number 19, Max Mezaros. Number 20, Tom Heyman. Number 21, Jaden Thomas. Number 22, Alfie Morehouse. Number 23, Finn Hellier. Number 24, Jaden Martin. Number 30, Tyler Softley. Number 31, William Leach. Number 44, Harvey Fenton. Number 45, Eddie Duval. And for England Red, number 2, Ollie Brown. Number 4, Darrow Gantley. Number 5, Maxims Kazak. Number 6, Lewis Bartaby. Number 7, Jake Dorado. Number 8, Thomas Lee. Number 9, Spencer Sheldon Wright. Number 11, Freddie Sharp. Number 12, Travis Fay. Number 17, Freddie Cole. Number 18, Zenzo Dobbs. Number 19, Ferris Groot. Number 20, Elliot Oates. Number 21, George Van. Number 22, Charlie Butler. Number 23, Jack Williams. And number 24, Matthew Emerson. Those are your lineups then for our 2 teams. Warm-up just getting finished. 20-minute periods we have here, a little bit different to what we saw over our first 2 days. And a couple ones to watch then on both sides. Starting off with England Red. Freddie Cole, their netminder, part of the Culture Blaze on the 16 side. At the showcase earlier this year, 2.8 on the goals against average and 9-1 save percentage. So clearly likes it here at I Sheffield at these EIH tournaments. Charlie Butler as well, another Nottingham Lion on showcase. At the showcase, 6 points in 3 games and currently under 16, so we're playing up an age group, 5 points from 9 games played. And Jack Williams, a forward from the Telford Tigers, the first Telford junior we've seen here this weekend. 7 points in the showcase, including 3 goals. Part of the Quebec international Pee-wee team as well for England, and 8 points from 5 under-16s games. So Jack Williams certainly a standout-looking player for England White. Dylan Smith, the first of the Invicta Mavericks players we've seen here. Defenseman, a goal and an assist at showcase. And again, part of that Quebec team. Ruben Underwood, another Swindon player. Strong program down there. 3 points from his 2 games played so far at under-16s level. And another Slough player as well, the South reigning supreme on these 2 sides. Maxims Mezaros. 2 goals at the showcase with going at a point a game. At under-16s, all playing upper level. We're ready for our opening face-off of the day then. The distinctive Telford Tigers shorts for Jack Williams then, taking the opening face-off for Red. 6 down, pucks dropped down. Red do win the face-off with the help of Jack Williams, and Red looking to avenge their younger brothers who didn't have the best of times early, and Williams already looking to make an impact. Couldn't toe drag his way around and stealing the puck off his teammate there as he collided with Bartaby. White will be able to send it down the length of the ice, pushed aside by Red netminder Freddie Colby. There's 2 netminders there for England. That White will get confirmation of who's in goal. It looks to be Harvey Fenton, Manchester Storm junior. First Manchester, we've seen a couple of Manchester players. First goalie we've seen from them. Fenton, 2 games played at under 16s level so far. 2.3 on the goals against and a 87 save percentage, so not seeing the most shots, but not conceding the most either, so certainly the goalie that has potential. And Jake Robinson, 58 shots he faced in that last game, where he conceded 9. Bit of a tough day at the office, especially when he faced so many good shots. And he made some standout saves. See if our 2 netminders can do the same today. And linesman just pulling this back here. Just bounce out of the plane back into the rink. A steady start for both sides, bit of feeling out process, not hitting the game running like England white under 13s did. So a bit of a closer affair on paper here. As the 2 18s match up into the corner, and on the puck is Zenzo Dobbs, part of the Invicta Mavericks. A few more of the South players travelling up to Sheffield for these games, and now white back in their own zone. Plays around and trying to pick off the ball is Thomas Lee. Second of the Bradford Bulldogs players we've seen this weekend. Josh Guy, who had a great day yesterday in the 15s. He also part of the Bradford programme, rimmed round the glass and just be kept in by white 21 Jaden Thomas. Big standout defenseman for the Nottingham Lions, son of long-time captain of over a decade, Luke Clouting Thomas, and now one of the assistant coaches there. Actually, much improved Nottingham Lions after this season, and another Nottingham Lion from Tom Heyman, again, son of Josh Heyman, now former player, now coach of the Lions programme. Those two will be working well together on 20 and 21 alike. Red, clear it out. Deflected and neutralised, so just being pressed hard there by Ruben Underwood, so it'll bring it back down to safety. Swiped off by Tom Heyman, and around the board it'll be collected awkwardly by the Whites. Turnover though in front, and just trying to work it down into a bit of space is Matthew Emerson. Now with Dara Gantley. He fires one in off the leg of Ruben Underwood. Hawaii able to clear out zone, and moving down that far side with Ben Bates. Swiped off him again by Emerson, and Emerson fast moving. Off the board and sent it out to Emerson. Poked away, and great work by the late-blowing white defenseman, and back away from England white. Off the post and held onto comfortably by Freddie Cole, but Max Meseros went on to try and open up the scoring here. Couldn't get it done in the first 3 and nearly 4 minutes. Already gone in the game. Flowing well, end-to-end stuff, both teams. Not much can separate them as of yet. We only saw overtime once out of our 12 U15 and 16 games. Whereas England Scotland under 16s are centred across. Great shot there. Tried forcing it just to the far side, but big figure of Harvey Fenton covering the goal up with his fancy black, gold and red leg pads. He gets his first big save into the game, and he's now worked himself in. Both netminders will be hoping for some highlight reel performances like Robinson. He stood out last game with his off balance, falling over, saving a chance. Oh, down the other end, it deflected and just kissed off the pad as Max Meseros down again. Already 2 shots on goal to his name, certainly looking to make impact. And now played by Jack Williams, couldn't clear it out of the zone, and are just going to set back up their breakout. And played through brilliantly, it's to Williams. Williams, he's past the man. He's just going to turn. He was better off going for net. Selflessly went to pass it, ran out of room, never went through the paint, and pushed aside by Fenton. And White's just going to clear this down, and it's not going to be icing sent on net. So pinpoint accuracy allows a White line change after a long shift. Spotting out brilliantly though. They find Thomas Lee. Back again, taking a bit of a tumble there. Was one of the red players that allowed allowed Dylan Smith to get through, but no shot could be found from the White side. And back in there, Bonzonga just going to go with Finley Hillier. Sent down, halfway down the ice, collected by Red again as they look to make it through the neutral zone. Enjoyed the better of possession, but White with more chances. Making the most of their time whilst on the puck. White so far, the opening 5 3/4 minutes, but a bit of space opening up as moving down the wing was Alfie Morehouse. The Chelmsford Tom Hawks wearing Nottingham Lions shorts though. A distinctive Boston Bruins-esque looking. Down back in red territory, turnover there though, and just knocked off the leg of Ferris Group. It's going to allow Red to come back the other way. 2 Nottingham Lions players trying to connect as forwards, Charlie Butler being one of them. We're back in their own zone. Just been a bit pinned for the past minute. Bit of an awkward pass and heavy forechecking coming in from Tom Heyman, but down the other end, it's with Red. Just turning on the hash marks and off balance a bit there, Charlie Butler. Nottingham Lions forward to get a shot off and 5-hole. In it goes for Freddie Sharp. He looked to be the one to put that home. Red break the deadlock, and Harvey Fenton a bit slow to get down there. Red have the opening goal of the game. In a stark contrast to what we saw in the White game. Yeah, already had 4 goals at this point. Has been credited to number 8, Thomas Lee, part of the Bradford Bulldogs. So Thomas Lee getting the scoring underway here in the under-14s action. Right, this space now, taking a tumble, falling over themselves. Just Taylor softly, which just allows Red to regain possession, and the early chances came for White, but the possession came for Red, and it was a matter of time as which was going to have the benefit. And well, facing left shot, still a slightly cold goalie. Couldn't get down in time, and Fenton was beat. Kept in well by Red as well, work it down the boards and deep into White territory. Chasing on to this is Ollie Brown. Scrum at the boards, the puck moving still. 2 Reds on that left side, they'll work it clear and a bit of space opening up. The Whites reposition themselves well. It's Lewis Bartleby. Bartleby weak. He passed it to Jack Williams, and that allows White to play out off the boards and to be sent down and chased by Cooper Pearman. Bit of a scrum behind the boards. Is going to get assistance coming in from Max Meseros. 2 shots on goal already for him. So he certainly worked it well. Got into minds the left point man. Does the wise thing and pushes onto it. Keeps it in play for White. Red should be able to work it out of zone now, but do so with pass just under Jack Williams' stick. We know the Telford Tigers Junior is certainly going to be threatening. Great pass through there to that far side. Centered back, aimed at Williams, but 3 White jerseys crate him out, and White looks to come back the other way. Fanning at it, Jack Williams, a full effort getting back there. Denied the chance of Cooper Pearman of the Solihull Barons to get a shot away, and Red come back. Again, Jack Williams He's on his own. We'll go for a change. He tries to drag it low. And this time the 5-hole won't be found as Fenton gets down and Williams works himself well into the game. Probably a favourite for a few goals or at least a few assists. Telford forward and round again. Trying to break down his own first group with a long flowing hair there. First save again, a couple made there as it's poked on towards Freddie Cole. Chances looming large as we approach the halfway stage in the period. White winner face comes straight out to the point. The shot from the defenseman just stayed a little low. Elliot Oates couldn't hit the target on an awkward bounce, and nearly found the stick of the looming low Matthew Emerson. Round again for Finley Hellier. Our defenseman straight out free, wanted to play it on quickly, kept in. Got the point by Travis Fane. Nothing more from that though, being Nottingham Lions Jr. White able to work it out of zone, but it's going to go a long way down the ice, and Faye's going to get there first for red. Down the ball until we'll find Dobbs. Chased onto it by Charlie Butler. Back round again, White. Almost stuck in their own half right now as it comes out, and back to Red. Will just cycle it round, and a poor change. They're going to be caught on a 3-on-1 here. Back come Red the other way. Brilliant stick. Denies a chance from Finley Hellier. Great work there from the Sheffield defenseman. And now space for White as Red on a change. Chance to return the favour. White down the other way. It's with Ruben Underwood. Sent back round by Tom Heyman, and high and back down the line by Tyler Softly. Quick give and go to Heyman again. His shot deflects, but kept in by the glass for 2-7s. Chase after it down at the boards. He will find a way out though to Charlie Butler, right in front of his own bench. Off the backhand sent down. Butler will go for a change, and Red will slowly go on a forecheck for this. Brilliant pass spotted across the ice to go to the White number 7, collected by Ruben Underwood, but solid off him from behind. Great work from the back checking Red. That was Elliot Oates. Again, still in front, trying to jam it short. Couldn't find the stick of Ruben Underwood, and then on a swivel, Maxim Kazak. He couldn't fire it home. Now Jack Williams down the middle, firing it through traffic straight into the glove of end. Down, pouncing right on it. Harvey Fenton. They'll halt for play. 7:36 remaining in the opening period. England White trail by a goal to nil as more shots come on off the face of Fred Hunting, still with their lead in the second half of this opening period. Face off won by Denzo Dobbs. Harvey White's back through the middle. The won by Elliot Oates. He collects it in his own zone now to Ollie Brown. Jack Williams can't dance his way around the white jerseys for Owen White. Again back in the offensive zone, out to the point. Shot coming low, but it misses out everything. Scramble again. Scrum in front of the penalty box is a bit of pushing and shoving the under 14 strength the way through, but it's Jack Williams again. Finds a pass off to his side and just getting the blocker to it was Harvey Fenton to deny England red doubling their lead, kept in the zone by Kazakhs. Back in is Williams, and the rebound not held onto by Fenton, but he's not to worry as his teammates have collected it. And back down the other way comes Max Mezeros, denied by his opposite number, first group. Off the Bolton round, Jack Williams through again. He'll take a tumble and a penalty coming up here. Tripping call going against England. White and red give themselves a chance to double their lead as into the box goes Jaden Thomas. Face off and won by the Reds. Great start to their power play, but White will receive the loose puck and send it down the length of the ice. No kill off the opening few seconds for them now with first Groot. And Red will just want to set this up and enter the zone, and it's a great feed through to find Zenzo Dobbs. Zenzo tight angle, Fenton still with it, it's loose and in. Left leg pad right up in the end, the rebound tips out, and not the best of starts from Harvey Fenton at all. And Red double their lead. And as one of the Lions players who puts it home for the Reds, likely Charlie Butler.
So White 31,
out the penalty box then will come William Leach. Apologies, Jaden Thomas. It was William Leach in the box. At 21, however. It's fairly obvious there's nothing lying short. But nonetheless, very quick work in 30 seconds. Power play goal, and back here comes White trying half deficit. Slater, his shot just misses and collected down in the corner by Smith. Lion Reds working through again. It was Charlie Butler who's on the puck now. Great chasing of it. Travis Fay, Lions teammate, getting the assist.
Goal 2 for Red, score 22.
Scrum at the boards as the puck continues to move around, picked up by White. They come back out of the zone, not with possession though, and Butler tried to bring it back in for the White side. Can't do so, and Fresh Bit will collect it for the Reds. The poor reception of that by Ollie Brown. And off the boards, and caught well, will be sent down as White will get themselves back on side, and they'll go for a personnel change. And a bit of a slow pass, doesn't give him a chance for a fast break. That they could have caught the Whites on a change and trying to drag it between his legs. With Charlie Butler, but nothing can work from that down the ice. And lurking, looming at the back. Here comes White through and saved by Freddie Cole. His best save of the game so far. But a great look there by Ruben Underwood. He's had a couple of them. White have been given a few chances. He's not been able to take advantage of them just yet. But certainly not after this contest by any means. 44 minutes and 12 seconds remain in the game. Still early. That shot straight off the point. A bit of pushing and shoving. Not much kicking it by Leon Marshall, the lone Streatham representative here. Brought out the save from Freddie Cole, so a face-off again. They might have a chance to build up from, and taking half the deficit here. They'd put themselves in a good space, and Red do win it, however. Turnover was couldn't get it down the boards was Daragantly. It's just going to go round, and this will be fouled by the red jersey, centred through into neutral ice, collected, just getting on side there in time. Jake Dorado will be sent on net to Fenton and held on to. England red. More chances coming their way, it seems. Face-off coming to the left of Fenton then. It does come out to Whitewell. Bring it down by this near side, unable to clear it out of the zone. They'll try and do so now, and they've worked it well. It's with Meseros again. Meseros, he's entangled up by 3 red jerseys, and undoubtedly was going to be poked away. He's a talented player, but a wall of 3 sticks. Well, someone's going to make contact, and they did so. Down the length of the ice. White are going to have to go again. Pearman. Out through to Hartley. The dump wasn't chased down in time, but Meseros is there to collect the loose puck in the corner. It will be pressed by Gantley. Gantley wins out the 50-50 and put back into the corner now. Ready to find the hands of George Vant. Now Jack Williams again. Williams to Brown at the blue line, red onside. Waiting in the middle is Williams. They get it through, and the puck bouncing awkwardly off of one of the white sticks. Defeated Fenton, but not challenging the net in the end. Jack Williams now on this left-hand side. He'll fire it through, but he'll miss by a whisker. Back through again. They've got 2 red jerseys in the middle. Can't find either of them, and Williams has to try and undergo the pressure of 2 of the white jerseys. He can't do so, and back the other way comes Meseros again. Meseros, great poke shake, but assistance comes in from the blue line. Dumped back in, but collected. And Jack Williams goes again. Down to the far side, a pass just out of reach of Bartaby. Across to Williams. White. Send that down the ice. Icing incoming, but it's picked up first by Charlie Butler. One of the goal scorers, but White enjoying possession for a slight bit here. Most time in the offensive zone they've spent in the period, yet to get a power play. Both penalties in the game coming against them. This shot can be sent down by softly and back up high to Hellier. Hellier keeping it in, and White will work it back down low. Minute and 20 left, centering through, but off the stick of Kazakh is not going to allow Austin Slater to fire a shot on. Back down, Slater will collect it behind the red goal, and looks to work it in space in the corner, centering through again, but Jack Williams is there to say thank you for the gift, and he'll send it for length for the ice and allow his red teammates to go for a change in the final minute in the opening period. Been fairly quiet so far, both teams have their chances. The game's flowed quite well though. Chance for a third for red, but greatly defensive work there by Jaden Thomas. Caught sleeping, red with a bit of a steal as Enzo Dobbs catches the white defense taking a nap. Now again here, through the middle, they find the stick of Jaden Martin. Martin still with it, he's going to go around the houses. He's not got an option, it's a wall to pass through. Kept in at the point by Hellier, sent down low to find Smith. Centers in again, but blocked by the leg of Enzo Dobbs, who's put in a great shift at both ends right now. Back into the middle, is not going to find Underwood though, and Reds will clear it out and get a chance late in the period. No, they won't. They're not even going to get on side as the klaxon goes. But after the first 20 minutes of hockey in our second game of the day, it's England red 2, England white, regardless of what it says on the scoreboard for us. England white 0.
And we're back with the second period in just a couple of minutes' time.
Welcome back then to the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel. Second period action from our second game of day 3 here on the England vs Scotland Christmas Showdown. And England Red lead 2-0. Now White coming back the other way. Centering shot dealt with by Freddie Cole. Red on the back foot a little bit by White. Not many shots faced though by Cole at the end of that first period, but Red certainly the better team for the majority of it. And now a bit of space for Jack Williams to work with. He's going to feed it through, but just out of reach of Barterby. And White will retrieve it and come back the other way. White probably need a bit of a team talk, as we just looked a little bit out of place at times. Needing that little bit of synergy. And a lot of these guys have never actually played together, so regardless of what the scoreboard says, it is only 2-0 to England Red. So White aren't high flying in this game. Poked off them by Nathan Hartley, and White trying to work out for own zone again. But here's Jack Williams, great hands, he's through. He's going to take his shot, and selfless play. Jack Williams beats Fenton for the third time. He fired it across, couldn't quite see who got the goal. We'll get a look now. But Jack Williams, great work with his hands, and then simple stuff. Could have shot. He's only he's had multiple chances in front of net. Only shot once. Get confirmation on who it was who got the goal with him. Perhaps Jake Dorado. We'll find out. And offside. Ollie Brown. Confirmation that Ollie Brown, the one who got that third goal for England Red, as they lead this 3-0 has been up to avenge the battering and had to give one to White after White did the same to their under 13th counterpart at England Red. Now and again, Charlie Butler out of reach of him. He'll be the first to it, though, out skating Jaden Thomas, and now to Zenzo Dobbs, sent back down low for Reds, and trying to work it in. Waiting in the middle is Travis Fay. Reds tagging in their own zone. Goal in the first 2 minutes of the period certainly sets them up well. And off the boards, sent back down again by White, as they're going to give themselves onside and go on the chase here. Pressuring coming from Tom Hamer, but down again. Check being laid on to by Jaden Thomas, centering through, trying to feed it back into the middle was Ben Bates, but no one was there, and back comes the other way Charlie Butler, swiped off him by his +1 in the White team. Now it's Finley Hellier. White is able to work it back in the zone, so we look to half a deficit. White shot tipped off the glove and pushed wide by Freddie Cole. Not seeing many shots, but not let any of them in yet. But White have had their chances, a few threatening. Kept in at the blue line by Dara Gantley. Allows Red to try and work it into the middle, but he just goes under the stick of the waiting Emerson. And now space to work with quick enough. White are gonna get it onside. Closing down that lane. Dara Gantley again, great defensive work. Good 14 from the Solihull Barons, played up at 16s. Yet to get off the mark in his 4 games played, so He might want to get off the mark with a goal or an assist today. Get his season up and running. As a defenseman, it's not your main focus, so he's not going to be too worried about that. And well, he showed his defensive skills there arrogantly. Now his opposite number 4 just taking a tumble to the ice, Leon Marshall, and it's with Ruben Underwood. Back to Marshall. Out of the zone, caught up in his feet though, and it's going to be turned over again to Emerson. Lays it off to Thomas Lee. He got the scoring up underway. He's just going to play it down and allow it to be worked on as he's going to go for a change. Now with Emerson again in that corner. Fans on the pass up to the point, so Marshall will pressure. Still with Emerson. Try jamming it short side behind the net. Not coming for him though. Now with Williams. Darlow Williams waiting in the middle. He's not got a pass this time. He's going to have to shoot, and he does, and Williams scores. Jack Williams, 2nd point of the game, 1st goal. And he doesn't need a selfless play now. Telford Tigers Jr. tucks that one home. And England Red lead 4-0. Red, chances have been fairly even, but Red have just made the most of them. White had it again a period there where they had chances, and here's Meseros for White. He'll just get slowed down though, so high. It's White's going in, does so towards William Leach. Swiped off him though, and here comes Jack Williams. He's got the speed. He's just going to put the brakes on, feeds it across, and fanning on that one was Ollie Brown, as he could have got his 2nd and 4th point looming for Jack Williams. But jumping onto that is going to be Harvey Fenton, and nothing's going to get past the Manchester Storm goalie that time round.
Spencer Sheldon Wright from 23 and 18 at 21-29. So goal 3 now scored 9 from 23 and 18 at 21-29.
Change to the score on goal number 3. It's now gone to number 9, Spencer Sheldon Wright for England Red. But Jack Williams through again, brilliant move. Jack Williams, he's through, saved by Harvey Fenton. And his best of the lot against Williams so far, but confirmation change, and a 3rd goal's gone to Spencer Sheldon Wright. Still the assist to Jack Williams, nearly got himself his 2nd goal of the game. But already shown himself to be a selfless player. If the option's there, he's going to pass it. White work it down the far side, caught up at the blue line, allows Red to get a chance at possession, and they'll do so. They'll clear it out, and back come Red. It's Charlie Butler. He'll be caught down, wanting a call, not given. Kept in at the blue line by Zenzo Dobbs. Dobbs will just bring it back into the corner, play it round, and this will be picked up by Ferris Groot. Sent awkwardly away, and White will collect it in front of their goal. And now played out the zone, but a hit laid onto Austin Slater slows him down, but still through. Here come White, chance to get their opening goal, and the pass aimed at Jaden Martin, a long way behind him. Can't get the setup from Dylan Smith, and Red going back the other way, laid off nicely. Butler smashed off the blocker by Harvey Fenton. It's still loose in the feet, and Spencer Sheldon Wright can't find it onto his stick. And out come White the other way again. Brought down was Jaden Thomas. Up to his feet quickly. And will be collected by Zenzo Dobbs down in the corner. Fellier down at the boards. Ferris Groot working out again, and able to himself onto it. Red, great steal, and they'll play it across, and Red are able to work down again. Spencer Sheldon right. A little bit of a hook in there, but nothing enough to bring a whistle against White for the third time. Getting back in just in time. Here comes Travis Fay. He's got his Lions teammate Charlie Butler behind him. He winds up, they can't make anything from it, and back out for zone from England Red. Stretcher across, this is going to be aimed at Matthew Emerson. He will collect it. It just bounces up awkwardly for the Whitley under 16. Now out up high again. Space for White though. If they can find a pass across, they do so towards Tom Heyman, but it's not at its stick. And off the wheels. Again, Red will collect it. White will take advantage. Won't get a line change. This is going to create a bit of space for Red once more. Coming together, opens up the lane again for Leon Marshall. Marshall in, shot sails wide of the net. The great stick work, retrieving that by Ben Bates, keeps the play rolling to Tom Heyman. He can't find a pass to Bates, and he's back with the Reds as Olive 3-on-2 as they work it down to the outside. And it's with Emerson. Emerson's shot held on to comfortably again by Harvey Fenton. And Reds with a 4-0 lead, looking like we're just starting to settle and get a little bit more comfortable. A change in netminders for England Red, coming in with number 11, Freddie Sharp. On his first time playing for England, played at the Quebec International Pee Wee Tournament. White Whitley face off, and they'll send it down the out the zone, and now here comes White moving with it. With Max Meseros laid off to Cooper Pearman. But a line of red jerseys mean that they can't feed the pass through, and Jack Williams able to clear it out of the zone. Now it's down to Bartaby. He can't win the battle of the balls against the much bigger William Leach, but he doesn't make that pass go very far. Out again in neutral ice, tumbling over each other. Williams collects it and skates that marvelously. Bit of dancing there from Williams, and will aid in from getting into the zone. Is he going to pass? He's going to shoot. He's going to pass, and the back door wide open. Ollie Brown can't tuck it home. Williams may have been better electing to shoot. Couldn't get his stick to it, Ollie Brown. He's back with Williams. He's got two options up. He goes high, he's into the middle. He's losing an edge. Before the shot could be fired away was Kazakh, so White will be back with possession, and they look to move with a bit of speed. Awkwardly though, looping over each other. It's Leach offside, as well ahead of his man there was Austin Slater. That will pull the play back with a comfortably halfway into this second game of the day. White's now change of netminder incoming for Eddie Duval. Eddie Duval, part of the Slough Jets under 16 side, so he'll take his post, and he's going to get his first chance of action already. Here is Travis Fay, works down, clapper in over the net from this near side, sailed much over the goal, collected by his Lions teammate though, but sent down to another Lions teammate, this time Jaden Thomas, but opposite sides. Now down to be collected by the Reds in their own zone. Great work though to win that back for Jaden Martin. The first group's going to be there in the corner for the Reds. It's going to be sent down blank for the ice. It's not going to reach it for icing as failure is going to hold on to it. Pass, aim to go right down the middle for the Whites, but it's only going to find Travis Fay and Charlie Butler going to link up together. Turn over for Spencer Sheldon Wright. Outstrength massively though by Jaden Martin. Reds again still keeping it onside. Great work again from Spencer Wright. He's just going to go for a change though now. And White's back with us. They'll be back for a neutralizer again with Austin Slater. Slater up into the high slot. He'll send it low. Can't be tipped by Tom Heyman. Back through again. Chance, and it loops over. Perhaps getting something onto it. It was Freddie Sharp. Probably the best chance of the game so far for the Whites. The net will get resettled, so we won't get a whistle. We'll play it on and pass out for the Reds as chasing onto this is going to be Thomas Lee. He got the opening goal of the Under-14s campaign at the start of the first period. Charlie Butler, the one with the second, turn over to his Lions teammate Tom Heyman though, and back the other way came the Whites. Turn over and space to work with, head up, and he knows this. Matthew Emerson offside is Jake Dorado, and all the space to work with, a little too ahead of himself, but Emerson's eyes lit up there. He fancied his first goal of the game, but denied by the linesman. The play will come out of the zone. Up down into the red zone. And that'll be iced. And back will come out down to the other side. Face-off win for the Whites. They'll clear it out of the zone, and Reds are going to have to get themselves back over the blue line. Stretched out. Again, they find Ruben Underwood, but he just can't control it, and the Whites are going to tangle over each other. So then the free puck will be found by George Vance. White just still, not always have been able to get much going. It's almost more every man for themselves when you look at how Red have been playing. Big hit there by Jack Williams, pulling out all the tricks in the book right now, the Telford Junior. And then offside again of the Whites. To play coming out of the zone again. 6:10 left in the middle period here. And despite what the scoreboard says, if you are just joining us, England Red are leading 4-0. Currently unable to change that. We'll try and get that sorted in the break. It may be sorted, however, if White can tuck one into the back of the net. Yet to do so. Final 6 minutes into this second period. And White chances trying to wrestle the stick of Freddie Sharp, and he'll come out wide and still with the Redsmen. Sharp unable to hold on to it. Doesn't matter, down the length for the ice, and Jack Williams is going to have to get his legs moving, and no icing as first to it is Williams, and big body, big strength, holds from down and up high. He will be retrieved by Elliot Oates. He's wrestled off the puck though by Jaden Martin, and Oates back in for the battle. The defenseman currently down low. Forward Travis Fay covering for him there, and now they're likely to switch up here. Going to need a bit of help though in Dean Maxim Kazaks, but now space as the oncoming player off the bench is Charlie Butler, but that's going to sail high, and Williams have a chance and are coming together with the netminder and Jack Williams. Didn't quite have a look at what happened there. Up to his feet for that mind around Williams. A little bit worse for wear. So then there'll be a face-off to the left of Eddie Duval, and he wanted to get it set quick because face-off was one and wound up by Charlie Butler. Great off the leg pad there of Duval as Butler put a power in today. He'll send it back in, and it'll be off the stick of Fellier. He'll collect it and White come back the other way off the boards and chased onto by Slater. Turnover very quickly though, and it's been a big problem for White so far. They've not been able to hold on to the puck once they've got it. Red haven't been perfect, but they've been able to enjoy the majority of the possession when it gets turned over like that. Centered through again, and Red nearly knocking it into their own goal. It was a bit of an opportunistic spin from Elliot Oates. Back down the length for the ice though, Charlie Butler certainly proven himself to be a threatening player. Spencer Sheldon right waits with him in the corner. He's just going to come out to assist, and swarm of four. He's gone through from there. Charlie Butler, brilliant. Oh, he just missed the target. Through 3, 4 White jerseys. Slaloming through them. Impressive stuff from Charlie Butler. But couldn't hit the target, let alone beat Duval. And White now back in the red zone, and great work by Slater to protect the puck and hold on to it. Not so much there from Ruben Underwood though. Great first period, been a bit quiet here in the second. 3.5 minutes to change that. And wanting to add another and change the score is going to be the red zone. Big Clapper winding up and saved by Duval as Thomas Lee fancied his second in the game. 3:15 remain. It's England red 4, England white 0. Back with the battle in the corner there off the face-off. Reds did win it, but a lot of shoving. There's going to be a penalty coming up here and a hooking call going against White. Apologies, no red. It looked like the referee was pointing to White, but White will actually get their first power play as Matthew Emerson is going to go to the box, and he'll sit 2 minutes for hooking, and it'll be a great chance to get one back at the end of the period then and give himself something to fight for in the third. But a good test for England red. Showed them what they're made of. Been good on the power play. See if they're good on the PK. And an early chance through a screen, getting his leg out there was Freddie Sharp. As Ben Bates fancied himself a crack at Sharp. Winding up a slap shot there, just tipped wide by Ben Bates. Nathan Marshall, though, some power in it. Now wrister from Marshall off the bar and high into the netting. Freddie Sharp feeling that one. And a promising first 27 seconds for England white on the power play. But the face-off does allow some fresh legs out, so that will also help, don't it? We'll try and tire them out. Being up the extra man, the team on the PK, the longer you can get them out there. Don't want the goalie to hold on to the shots or going out of play. You want to really make it testing. They're going to try and do that again as it comes across to Jaden Martin. Down at the board, he's got options, and he goes with William Leach up high, back down to Martin. Tried dancing his way around George Van, but Van stands his ground well and forces it to go around the back of Van Air. Up high again to Leach. Leach's shot off the pads and Auckland out of place there was Sharp, and a fall in the slot and off the leg. The shot from Meseros, he looked to be most likely to score so far. Meseros again off the leg. Now we sent down the length of the ice by England Red, and 30 seconds left on the man advantage. England White have come close a few times. Certainly not without trying. It's not been the worst looking power play we've seen this weekend. It certainly gives them hope as well. If they can start holding possession there, they can't, and Jack Williams will clear it out, and that's going to kill off most of the time. They couldn't be caught into the glove of William Leach, but he certainly had a good shift as well. Cycled the puck well up high at the point. A couple of shots on. Nearly was one who created the tip in, and out of the box comes Emerson, and driving down it's Slater. Bounces awkwardly, and Vanette's going to come off here for Sharp. He's going to put it on himself though, so the referee doesn't have to blow the whistle, and play will continue. A bit scrappy, but a bit messy on both sides, but at least the game will flow on well. Out of the zone, and it'll be sent down for length for the ice. No icing. It was pushed down by a white jersey into their own zone. Centering through from Ollie Brown. Back to the ball now, Travis Fay up high. Away Celia Toads. Two bodies jump on though as Red break it out again. Charlie Butler, tight angle shot. Never even saw the netminder, and through traffic. Misses Jack Williams up high. Odes, his shot. Didn't have much kick to it, and off the post, a rebound from Ollie Brown. And hammering on in the final 20 seconds. Red want their fifth. And Williams through the legs, he aimed it of Heyman, couldn't work. And as the whistle goes, Williams can't find his second goal. And after 40 minutes of hockey, it's England 4, or England Red 4, England White 0.
Well, it's third period time. With the Reds leading by 4 goals to 0.
welcome back to the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel. Third period time on our second game of the day. Our opening two fixtures between England White and England Red have flown by, and we've had goals galore. 10 in the first, and 4 so far here in our second game. And all of them in this game to England Red. 4 goals to 0. They lead England White. It's not without England White trying, but a few issues, including puck retention and passing hasn't been the best. But they have been full of fast skaters, just like Austin Slater, who's the one who sent that down. It was collected though by the Reds, and now Jack Williams tries to work it out of his own, but White do well to protect it, and nearly keeping it onside all the way was Meseros. Back in though for Pearman. Pearman sends it and is awkwardly bouncing for cover, having to jump on this is going to be Freddie Sharp in the bright yellow jersey. In between the pipe for England Red. Draws a whistle 53 seconds into the period. And we have face-off coming to the left of Sharp then. Ball gets dropped and sent right round the boards to be just missed by Ruben Underwood. Started the game well, hasn't really picked up since. Perhaps a bit of a sign of frustration on the side of the Whites, back in their own zone defensively. They've been all right. Reds have done well, keeping them pinned and sent down for the ice. It'd be picked up by Ruben Underwood, sends it through, but late coming Austin Slater wasn't there in time. And now we'll be with Charlie Butler and Spencer Sheldon right. White win the puck back off an awkward bounce and offside. Just ahead of his man there, Ruben Underwood. Play will get pulled back. The Whites had a chance, a bit of space there, but just ahead of himself. And we've got to do it all over again. Face-off win for the Reds, successful getting out of his own as well. And we not sent in as offside. Red will have to go back out now. Down in White territory. Brilliant feed through, and here's Ben Bates. Bates lays off. Chance here. Sharp beaten! Max Meseros. We said he looked like the most likely, and he certainly was. But all credit to Ben Bates there. Brilliant through the neutral zone. And it's not the easiest of passes to make. There's 2 D-men there. And it may actually have been Austin Slater. Jersey tugs, can't quite see the number. It was 18 or 19. We'll get confirmation of that. I believe it was actually Austin Slater. So Austin Slater. It was Max Meseros then.
Number 19, Max Meseros.
Max Meseros.
And 20, Tom Hyman.
Tom Heyman
on
on the board as well. And off come White again. Kept in by Bates, the man who started that goal.
And 20 at 41, 46.
And that might just be a bit of a confidence booster for White. One more game to play today, both against the Scottish sides. There'll be an action in our next game, 4 games in a row, featuring the Scots, starting off with the under 13s England Red versus Scotland, and the Scottish under 13 side just looks a little exciting, at least from my perspective. A few players it says we need to watch out for. We'll get on to that come midday when that game's due to start. But back with White, it's off of The leg pad of Nathan Hartley as he just sent that in towards net. And White looking the best they've done all game. Clearly motivated after that goal, but able to get it out. And now here's the danger one. It's Jack Williams. Gets it past one and he's battled very well there. Great strength from number 23. Again, off the bar, very close there from Jack Williams. He tried to cram it in, kept down by Kazak. Again, Kazak keeping it in, and it's just a battle into the chest of Alfie Morehouse. Couldn't move it though, to be sent down, to be collected by George Vant. Now it's Williams. Out through the middle to Kazak. Kazak, the defenseman, getting into an aggressive position. Back up now to Bartleby. Can't get a shot away though, as that's all and often by the Whites. And then back turn is out in front. Chance he's just trying to get on the turn to his forehand. Kazak, it's Williams. So Williams going to on it to shoot, and he's not shot much this game. He's got a goal to his name. Williams certainly been a passing player, very selfless. Opted then on a high stick. Played out from Verdun about 10 seconds before the puck was touched. But either way, it's going to get pulled back just in front of the White bench. Comes out towards the boards on this near side, knocked into the red zone by Tom Heyman. Still with Tom Heyman, shot, load of rebounds there. Heyman can't get his stick to it in time. It's been a good day for the Nottingham Lions players so far, and it might be a chance for another, as trying to link up was Butler and Fay. He's back with Tom Heyman, who wouldn't be mistaken for a Lions scrum over there on that far side, where the Boston Bruins S black and gold jerseys now used by the Nottingham Lions, new this season. Again, battling hard there through neutralised physical stuff, despite the young age. Most of these guys 13 years old. In the under 14s group. Cleared out the zone nicely, and Redwood with a space to work with. Onside, they move, and Kazak getting aggressive and off the glove and into the net. And getting pumped up with that was Eddie Duval. He seems very happy with himself. I just noticed as well, the scoreboard has been fixed, so if you just joining us, it said that England and White only had 10 goals. Thought it might get swapped if Red get a goal, and thanks to Max Mezeros, but it's confirmed. This is going to be sent down and picked up by number 18 for Red in his own zones, Enzo Dobbs. Dobbs part of the Invicta Mavericks, first one of those we've seen today. Plays with their under 16s. Turnover for White again, great pass in front and dropping the leg. Great save by Freddie Sharp. He's trying to get threatening again with Jaden Martin. He's had a great second half of this game so far. 30 minutes, trying to find 3 goals, England White. Red have not made it easy from Vo, and a man who's somehow not found himself a chance is Matthew Emerson, number 24. Now gaining the zone is Dorado. Dorado straight into Duval. Duval hasn't held on to the rebound there, Vo, and White's able to put it back on the board, and a bit of space to work with. Out on the wing, there are options, but straight down, it's going to be brought and sent on net, just missing Freddie Sharp. But a turnover again, as it can't be dispatched by Cooper Pearman. And up the other way, turning over was Thomas Lee. Back up high is Enzo Dobbs. Dobbs going to try and bring it around the houses, but it's poked off him. Shot low again by Ollie Brown, a bit of an awkward bounce, nearly caught Duval off guard. But round it's going to go. Be chased into the corner by Leon Marshall. He's going to deal with Emerson, the bigger figure, but he's done well there, the Slough Jets Jr. And lays one off nicely. Back through. England white come. Couple of players going for a change, so let's just be sent in and played out. Very panicky there from Freddie Sharp. Wanted to hold on to it, but realised that there was no pressure on, so played out towards Jack Williams, and now entering the zone with Ollie Brown. Brown, great centering pass there. He's somehow got a lot of power onto that. It's through loads of traffic. It's still loose, and the back door wide open, and oh, it hits both posts on the way through. And Howes, a puck knock, ended up in the back of the white net there, and now there's going to be a chance at the other end. Here comes Ruben Underwood. Underwood across, winding up big time, dropping the gates there, and battling hard. Freddie Sharp still can't hold on to it. It's loose, but it's not to a white player, and chance to breathe again for the Reds. Great pass there, some good power in them from Ollie Brown, and offside White's go and will be reset as tumbling over everything there was Ollie Brown. Slater through in the middle, it's bouncing awkwardly, and it's just slimmered wide. It had beaten Freddie Sharp and nearly off the back of Ferris Groot. White certainly hunting, but two forecheckers coming in for Red. White going to have to be careful here. And certainly on a panic, as it was nearly didn't go well, and the rush play ends up turning over the puck into neutral ice, but now White's going to swarm with two players. And they'll just try and trap them in the corner here. A good steal will set them up well. Not to be, though, as it's out towards Jack Williams. Williams putting on the brakes a little bit to get across, and Miles offside. We're not spotting it though, and back through. Travis Fay fakes the shot, perhaps. The puck just falling off his stick there. Hence the lack of release. Battled well though. Good recovery from the Red number 12. And turnover in front of net. Oh, great save by Freddie Sharp, and a risky play from Gantley to bring it in front of his goal like that. Open the door, wide open for Jaden Martin. Hunt again, cramming it through, pushed down, collected by Ben Bates. In front again for Heyman, kick saved by Freddie Sharp, and he's being peppered this past minute, but he's done well to keep the pucks out. This is going to go up high and collected again. And William Leach is going to have a hit laid onto him. That wins the puck back for the Red side. Can't quite clear the zone just yet with Spencer Sheldon right, but laying low at the blue line, Travis Fay, but out strength by a much bigger William Leach. And a scramble, but in to assist is Charlie Butler, but again another chain of Lions players ends up coming back to the white jerseys and wanting them to skate. Not skating, or Ben Bates, it falls to his feet, can't release it though. And now here comes Red again, dumped in by Spencer Sheldon Wright. Failure. Up to the boards, put out a good hit there from Charlie Butler, created space for his teammate Travis Fay, and out it comes again for White. Bit more urgency in it now as here comes Max Meseros looking for his second. Meseros, he's through, backhand, he scores! Max Meseros puts the deficit to 2. And the high-flying Jet doubles the goals for the Whites, cuts the gap to 2, and with 8 minutes played, or 8 minutes remaining to play, or just under 9 rather. Certainly a chance for a bit of hope here for the White team. Meseros, certainly fantastic player. We've got him down as the ones to watch, and he certainly lived up to it. 2 goals and 2 very good goals. And he put on the Rockets on that check, got it, the speed right through. It's been given to Austin Slater actually.
Scored 18 unassisted at 51-07.
Both if of 18 and 19, jerseys tucked, red shorts, look the exact same. It's hard to spot the difference between Austin Slater and Max Mezeros. So Slater with the goal this time. Well, we thought it was Slater who got the first one and Mezeros with the second. So both with goals, but opposite sides. The red want their own goal. And we're just going to make a bit of a personnel change, put it back in time, and here comes Jack Williams onto the ice. Fellier for the Whites behind his own goal. Clears it out, but there's no real options for a pass. He's going to have to try and carry it itself. And elects to play it down towards Cooper Pearman, but Vasol Hoffman, a bit of a poor passing attempt by Kazakh, but it's turned back over, and as White are changing their defensive pairing, Fellier gonna have to be careful here. There's space now for White to skate into. It's Slater. He gets pinned down into the boards. And out it comes. Stretch out to number 7, chance in front again, and off the blocker of Freddie Sharp, and just looking. Austin Slater's on the ice now. 5-hole it just bounced out of, shot in again. Back in it must have been Mezeros, as he's got red shorts, and well, Austin Slater, you can see number 18, down by the puck now for White with the black shorts. Trip up and chase by number 18. This time for the red team, that's Zenzo Dobbs. He's been about all over the place this period. Great work battling it out of trouble and sent down. They spot a nice pass to Ruben Underwood, but Underwood a little bit shaky, following on from the first period, not being able to control the puck well. Sending it back down, coming off a change, England White. Just under 6 minutes remain in the game. Turning with it is Ferris Group. Great footwork. Allows him to find space and clear the zone, but not able to control that pass was Charlie Butler. As England cautiously come for a change. White looks to come back the other way, but as White trying to change, there's going to be 3 players hurrying it back now. Charlie Butler's got space. Charlie Butler shoots, and Charlie Butler has a shot saved by Duval. Back now through the middle again. Here's number 19, looking for a hat-trick save. Mezeros denied by Sharp. Not often we've said that's this game. With Tom Hamer check laid onto him by his teammate of the club level. Here on different sides, so it's going to go around to Spencer Sheldon Wright, goal to his name. Again, another one of the many Sheffield players. So we offside though. 3 Sheffield under 16s that play at the Division 1 level. The under 13s at a few at Division 2, a few at Division 1, but Ollie Brown, Spencer Sheldon Wright, and Elliot Oates, all part of this Sheffield under 16 side, which plays out of here. .444 remain in the third and final period. Just comes out and up. It's been a quiet game in terms of penalties as well. Just onside, White come, but it'll be Charlie Butler who swipes it off from behind, and he'll bring it behind his own goal. Now to Sheldon Wright. Chipped up, and great communication there, perhaps. That sounded like Travis Fay was chirping his Lions teammate a bit there on the opposite side, and here comes Fellier. Fellier's decided to get his legs moving for the first time. There's one option in the middle. It's up high and nearly bounced across the paint, but we collected back and sent up high towards Jaden Thomas. Thomas sends it into the feet zone of Emerson. Doesn't allow that one to come back out. Fay, he clears it with the help of Sheldon Wright. Can't find the stick of Butler though, there to aid it on. And now it's Showdown right. Good save by Duval off the glove, and again, psychs himself up for it. Certainly enjoying this. I think Duval actually asking the referee for a bit of assistance there. An issue with his equipment, perhaps. Oh, looks to be sorted now. Jaden Thomas just going to make sure everything's okay. 3:30 left. Faceoff comes out to the white side, but great battle. Wins that out with Thomas Lee. Thomas Lee stolen off him again by Mezeros. Mezeros on a hat-trick here off the boards. Brilliant work the way through now. It's with Slater. Slater and Mezeros together might be a bit of a dangerous line. Well, White need to find 2 goals and might be able to. Off his skate, it falls out low. Teasing the shot was Marshall. Now back with Mezeros. He'll centre it out, but he's only going to find a red jersey. And out come the red side again. Collected the pass well was Lee. Lee going around the house, got a bit of speed here. The Bradford Bulldog player is going to have to cram it in shut and out strength. 2 of the White defencemen giving Duval a bit of protection before they red team just pile on him. 2:36 left. White stuck in their own zone, working out now, and a bit of space to work with. Here comes Ben Bates. We know he's got some speed, trying to drag it through the legs of Ferris Groot. Can't do so. That's going to allow Red to send it back up high, but they can't clear the zone, and they'll do so now at the hands of Jack Williams. Final 2 minutes in play.
2 minutes remaining regulation time. 2 minutes remaining regulation time.
And out through the back, then a great stick there by Jack Williams. Jack Williams is going to be through into the back. Williams drags it through. Oh, what a save that is by Duval. Best of the game. One of the best of the tournament. And that gets a round of applause from everyone here. And that's a dangerous player to try and stop that against. Jack Williams, great stick at the halfway line, plays it down right through Central Avenue. You blink and you'll miss his hands, Duval fast, but Duval, small stature for a goalie, but stands his ground well. Doesn't bite to Williams. Gets that leg left pad out, and one of the saves of the game so far. Jaden Thomas for the White. Kick back on by the Lions pairing. It's Travis Fay. Waiting in the middle is Charlie Butler, trying to get on his backhand there, and it gives it back to Mezeros, but chance in front again for Butler. Now Spencer Showdown right, and again, good save. Well, not able to hold on to it though was Duval, trying to stretch it out across and down the lanes to Mezeros. Now across to Mezeros again. He'll just hold the brakes on and back in front, Mezeros. Now in front again for the Whites. It's loose. Mezeros can't tuck it home. The back door was wide open. Sharps on his stomach. And Mezeros, the hat-trick was there on a play. Can't send it home, and back come the Reds the other way. 4 seconds left. The game almost certain for him. Butler winds up a clapper. That goes wide of everything, and Whites now go out to winners first as Red on a change. Fresh off the bench will collect it with Dara Gantley. Swamped off by Hellier. 20 seconds remain. Not going to pull Duval. There's going to be a turnover in front of our. One more time for a save. Yes, there is. Back up high to Gantley. That's blocked and a turnover and a space to work with. And got to get the wheels moving here. It's a slow moving Jaden Thomas. Puts the brakes on Wolvo. Clever play. Backdoor shot. Saved by Freddie Sharp, and he'll hold on to that. But Jaden Thomas, as the klaxon goes, clever stuff on show despite the loss. And at full time in our second game of the day, it's England Red 4, England White 2, and the Reds have avenged their younger counterparts. 2 games done then, 4 to go. We'll be back at the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel for our next game. Face off at 12 p.m. Under 13s back in action. England Red versus Scotland. The Scots in under 13s and 14s get their campaign started. Their 16s ended up with their 16s ended up being the top team in the group. Let's see if they're under 13s, which is a promising, exciting looking team. Wouldn't have been seen down here before. We'll see what they can do. But we're going to take a short break on the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel. Back at 12 o'clock. Do not go anywhere.